Hello and welcome to Undisputed Reviewers. This is the podcast for the 1st of October. Oh yeah, 1st of October. Cool, I didn't realise that. And it is Saturday. Right, basically we haven't made many podcasts recently because there literally hasn't been anything to talk about. I had like 3 pieces of news last week and there wasn't point to waste your time. So we waited for the more news and now we actually have some. Yeah, so joining me today is Dan Hunter, as always, and I'm Pierre, your host. Cool. Dan, hello? Are you here?
Hello.
Oh yeah, Dan's not dead. Phew. I was like, no, Dan, please don't be dead. Yeah. So, right, Dan, what have you been playing?
Well, just Halo, really, mainly.
Yeah, but where have you been playing Halo?
Oh, yeah. Eurogamer Expo 2011.
Yeah, we went to Eurogamer, which in Earls Court, London. So yeah, obviously it's not the biggest show, but there was the big hitters. There was Mass Effect 3, there was Battlefield 3, there was Modern Warfare 3. There were a lot of 3s. Then there was Then there was games that and then Halo Combat Evolved Anniversary multiplayer. In a map that I can't remember the name, but it's Halo 1 map, so anyone who knows Halo 1 will know this map, because you know all the Halo 1 maps. Everyone does. It's quite a small map. It's not Blood Gulch, but there's 2 bases each side, and it's kind of in forest, and then there's a river in the middle. And then there's a ledge you can climb up, and there's a sniper rifle. Depending which side you're on, it's either left or right, obviously. So you can't really say which side it is. And there's kind of you know what I'm talking about if you know Halo 1. So that was that map. Then there was games that were already out. I don't know why they were there. There was Gears of War 3. There was Resistance 3. There was definitely a lot of 3s. There was Uncharted 3, which isn't out, but it's a 3. There was lots of games. There was even Space Marine, Warhammer 40k, Warhammer 40,000 Space Marine.
And it was OnLive.
Oh yeah, and we'll talk about OnLive later, actually, at the end of later on in the show. Yes. Right. So, Eurogamer. What did you think about Eurogamer then?
I thought it was really good. Really good.
Yep.
Everything was too expensive though, like food and drink and everything.
Yeah.
But other than
that makes sense.
Good.
True. But apart from the food being expensive, I think I played more games than I ever have. To be honest, I probably am buying most of them. I actually got to play Ace Combat Assault Horizon. I kind of snuck onto it while Dan wasn't looking. And seriously, that game is a massive improvement from the other Ace Combat games. It's like, I'm not saying the other Ace Combat games were bad, but Ace Combat 6, Ace Combat 6 Fires of Liberation was good. It had pretty epic graphics for the time, but there was something missing. I don't know, that it was just kind of what the other ones had. There wasn't that whole kind of storyline effects, all that lot, so your actions can affect other things and all that, like there was in the other ones. But that I don't know about the storyline. They're trying to make it more personal or something. That game is awesome. The gameplay was amazing. Got to play Battlefield 3. Played it on the Xbox, and Dan didn't like it. You're used to the Call of Duty Halo shooters where they're more kind of fast paced, but I loved it. That it was just kind of, there was bugs in it because I think that is the same build that they used that they've been using for a while, and then obviously the beta will be an upgraded build. Well, the beta is an upgraded build. So like that there was, I found a glitch where I'd actually sunk into the hill and I couldn't shoot or be shot or seen, apparently, because someone ran right over me. So that was quite funny. And then I popped up and shot him, and there was the guy next to me, and I was like, sorry, I had to do it. It was quite funny because it was the guy next to me, because he went, "What the fuck?" Okay, Sorry about the swearing, but that's what he said. And it was pretty funny. So yeah. Battlefield 3 beta, amazing. Unfortunately, we didn't get onto Modern Warfare 3 because we ran out of time because we were playing all the other games. And yeah, we managed, obviously, we managed to get into the 18th section and play a few there. So yeah, simply, I think just about everything was awesome. And I loved just about everything I played. Ninja Gaiden 3, that was spectacular. But yeah, Dan, why didn't you actually like the Battlefield 3 beta? I know why, but just...
Well, it was, everyone was, pro, pretty much, and, they're all really elite, so
it was just finding it too hard, really.
Yeah, and, kill was just not really about killing, it's about doing stuff.
Yeah, it's objective gameplay, the Battlefield 3 is an objective game, you go for the objective. To get the objective, you go through several people. But the kill itself doesn't matter. It's getting the objective. That's where you get 500 points. To get the objective, it's 100 per kill. So, or something like that. I don't know the points exactly, but it's if you plant the bomb, it gets detonated. You get 600 points, I think it is. 100 for plant, and then 500 everyone gets for destroying an objective. Well, yeah, objective destroyed points or whatever. What team were you actually playing on? Because I completely forgot to ask you. Were you defending or attacking?
I think I was defending.
Alright, I was playing against you. Were you in a corridor at one point and you shot at someone, they hid behind the wall, then you ran out and you got knifed? That was me. Yeah, I played a lot of Bad Company too, so I'm kind of very used to how to play that game. It's in some ways similar, you could play it in the same sort of way, so the way you played Bad Company 2, you can play it that way, but then obviously there's prone, they've brought in prone, so there's a bit of difference, so you can hide in other places and stuff, and I know what's going to happen. You're going to have all the Call of Duty players who are being kind of turned towards Battlefield 3, and then they're just going to be running around, running and gunning sort of thing, like COD style, and they're going to fail epically, get annoyed, and then say it's crap, because that's exactly what my cousin did with Bad Company 2. But yeah, I think if you learn how to play the game, so if you learn that it's not all about the kill, you don't chase after people for the kill, you just kill them, and that's it. The kill is kind of formality to get the objective. If you kind of work on that, then that game is probably going to be the best shooter in its class this year. So I definitely think it will be probably the best multiplayer and single player shooter of the year. And I think, to be honest, Call of Duty will have the co-op shooter, because I saw some people playing Spec-Ops. I was watching it for a good 5 minutes, so I saw the whole match go on. Well, no, wait, 15 minutes. So I saw the whole match go on, and it looked pretty awesome. I think those guys were hardcore COD players, because just the way they were playing was kind of very, very COD play. But yeah, Spec-Ops does look absolutely amazing. It's Halo firefight with COD enemies, right? So normal people, you kill them easily, and just waves and waves and waves of them come at you, and it just looks awesome. And then you can make your own little Marine squad come down. That was pretty cool, to be honest. The first time I've ever seen AI in a firefight, which is actually what Halo Combat Evolved Anniversary is doing. They'll actually have Marines that can come support you in a firefight, which is quite nice, because then you could be driving around on your own with the Marine on the back of Warthog. But yeah, anyway, COD. Dan, did you actually see any of the gameplay of Spec-Ops?
No, I didn't watch any.
Because I think I was waiting for you at one point, and I was just watching the gameplay. But yeah, so Eurogamer overall absolutely outstanding, apart from overpriced food and stuff. But that's England, and probably most expos. So right, yeah, that's our views on Eurogamer. We'll go to news. So first bit of news. This is quite old news until it gets to Star Wars Old Republic stuff. And one bit of new news, just because obviously we only had 3 bits of news, so there wasn't really much. Right, you probably heard about this already, because you probably don't only watch our show, you probably watch all the others except this one, well, listen to our show. Original Crisis is coming to consoles, that's PS3 and Xbox. It will be $20, and I'm going to guess £10. Yeah. That's my guess. That was my guess from when the pricing wasn't done, and it's being remade with CryEngine 3. There's going to be new lighting effects and basically CryEngine 3 stuff that I don't completely understand, like ambient occlusion and stuff like that. But that's tech. I don't care about that. So right now for the actual proper pricing and all that lot. October 4th. Is it when it's coming out? So that's the same day as pretty much every game that's coming out in October, apart from Battlefield 3 is coming out. So there's a long list of October 4th releases. It's going to be 1,600 points and £16 on PSN or $20. So actually I was right, but I think well, the £10 was my guess. The $20 was already there, so I was a bit off with my exchange, but I just kind of wrote down a number. So yeah, I think that's pretty exciting news. Not massively exciting, but yeah. And for those who are actually who are okay at maths, it costs more on PS3. 1,600 points, I believe, is £12, something like that. So, yeah. I've forgotten how much 1,600 points is. Just gone blank.
Yeah.
2,000 is 17 quid, I think. So, yeah, it's around about 15 quid. Yeah, you go check. Can you stop so heavily? Right, yeah. So, we're talking about Crysis, and obviously that's developed by Crytek. Well,
yeah, that's £13.71.
13.71. So I was close with the 12. So that's
yeah.
Well, if it's £16, $20, 13. So 18. $17, $18. If I'm right, then cool. If I'm not, then so be it. Right, yeah, anyway, Homefront 2, so this is talking about Crytek. Homefront 2 is being developed by Crytek UK. And those who don't remember, Crytek UK used to be someone else, and they were the ones that developed Time Splitters. So yeah, good, very good dev team there. And they also did the multiplayer for Crysis 2. Yeah, so Dan. News? News? Go on, read.
Oh, news? Yeah, Crytek.
Yeah, like, Crytek work for EA, right? So,
yeah.
What studio got shut down? Because I heard studio got shut down.
Oh yeah, the, everyone, Dead Space, you know?
Yep, Dead Space.
Dead Space, all the people that make them got shut down.
Wait, Visceral Games?
Visceral Studios.
Well, Visceral Game Studios. I kind of missed out games on that bit. When I wrote the news, right. Sorry about that. Yeah, so Visceral Games shut down. Stupid EA. They probably folded into EA more than shut down, so they just shut down the company. They didn't sack the employees because there wasn't anything about people losing their jobs. So I think it just got folded into EA, so EA could then go, look, we make Dead Space, and I'm never going to buy Dead Space again, unfortunately. So, sorry EA, no more money for you from me for Dead Space. Yeah. Also on the subject of EA, Battlefield 3, there was a new trailer out ages ago called Operation Guillotine. And I believe Operation Guillotine was the one that shows mortars off. Or maybe that was another one, I can't remember. It was 2 weeks ago. And the Battlefield 3 beta is out! Yay! Woohoo! I still haven't downloaded it. I can't believe I haven't downloaded it. Yeah, it's been out for about 2 days now, I think. So yeah. Actually, yeah, wait, it's still on the subject of EA. No, it's not anymore. Well, yeah. Dan, Star Wars Old Republic, give everyone the news that everyone wants, which is release dates and pricing, which is subscription based.
Oh yeah, it's an MMO.
Yeah, but what's the release dates and all that lot? Go on, give.
What Star Wars Old Republic?
Yep, WOR.
What?
It's WOR, Star Wars Old Republic, or the Old Republic.
Oh yeah.
Swaddle.
What? What? Oh yeah. In the USA it'll be December 20th of December,
yep.
And in Europe the 22nd of December. It'll be the 1 month price will be $14.99. 3 month price $13.99. 6 month will be $12.99. Yeah, so this is all per month, right?
Yeah, so it's $12.99 per month for a 6 month contract. So $12.99 times 6 is how much you'll actually pay. $13.99 times 3 for the 3 months is how much you'll pay. So if you get the 6 month, then you actually gain lots of money. You save lots of money. But obviously you'll probably be paying that per in one stretch. So you won't be paying $12.99 for a month for 6 months or whatever. I think it will just be you pay whatever $12.99 times 6 is, like Xbox basically, like that subscription. Yeah. So price, it's subscription based. If you just pay and then you play, I might have actually considered buying it. Dan, can you stop typing? Sorry. What? Nothing. Yeah. So I don't know, but anyway, talking of overpriced MMOs, DC Universe Online is going free to play. Yeah. No, DC Universe Online.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, is going free to play. So yeah, everyone. There's also some so if you're already paying, you can continue to pay, and then you get I forgot what it is. It's like prestige something. I think something like that. Prestige status.
Oh right.
And it just grants you extra stuff. And then if you pay more, then you get more stuff. Something like that. Like, just search for it. It'll be everywhere on the internet, because I really can't remember. And to be honest, DC Universe Online wasn't that great, because I got the trial of it, and it was okay. Yeah. So yeah. So there's no segue I can do to this, is there? Maybe talking of games that are a bit like MMOs, RPGs, Dead Island. Yeah, that was an okay segue, wasn't it? Anyway, yeah. Dan, you know the company Lionsgate, right? The company who make films. Dan? No. Okay. Anyway, Dan seems to have run away. Right. Dead Island is being made by Lionsgate. And for those who don't know, they make most Jason Statham films. I think every Statham film was done by Lionsgate. But yeah, so they're a good company. Okay, yeah. So talking of first person, why do I have to do a segue for everything? Right, Rage 3. Rage? What? No, Rage 3, what? There's never been a first Rage yet. Rage will be on 3 discs for the Xbox. 2 of the discs will be for campaign, and the third one will be for multiplayer. On PS3 it'll be an 8 gig install, and on PC that's 20 gig. That's a massive game.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry about that.
Yeah. What was it? Connection issues?
Well, my dad was talking to me, so.
Oh right, okay, yeah. Anyway, Dan, do you know the? Yeah, we're on the I Am Alive stuff now. So, do you know the company Lionsgate? Just wondering.
No.
Film company Lionsgate. All right, okay. Yeah, it's because they're making the Dead Island game. So, wait, Dead Island movie game, movie of game, movie. Movie of Dead Island is being made by Lionsgate. I don't even know if I said that properly before, but yeah. Dan, do you remember the game I Am Alive?
Nope.
Neither do I. But it's being made by Ubisoft, and it is still coming out for those who are like, oh my god, when's this coming out? Don't know when. Next year. But it looks awesome. It's like post-apocalyptic stuff and survival, maybe horror stuff where people get shot in the face. Something like that. I don't know exactly, don't know anything about this game apart from there's a trailer where you're on a glass roof that's covered by sand and you shoot the glass roof and people fall through it. Yeah, anyway, it looks like quite a good game, maybe, I don't know, we haven't really seen gameplay of it. And it no longer will be retail, it will be on XBLA and PSN, no pricing confirmed at all, ever, not even a slightest bit. But if it's on XBLA, I'm going to say it's going to be 1200 points. Or actually, maybe 1600 points. But it's Ubisoft, so 1200 points, there you go. And PSN, that would be $20 or £16, because that's around about the same. £16.50 or $20.25. Yeah, that sounds about right. I don't know. This is my guess, so I'm probably going to be wrong. But so be it. Yeah. Right. Is that all? That's all the news. So maybe, hopefully, probably not. I Am Alive will not be canned, or the production of I Am Alive will not be stopped. Development of I Am Alive will not be stopped. So, yeah. Let's just hope that game still comes out. Right, yeah, Dan, have you been on OnLive yet?
No, because I haven't actually received one yet.
So you haven't used it on your PC at all?
Oh, no, not yet. No.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, because I've been playing a bit of OnLive on my PC, and I have to say, I've seen very little issues, right? So, there's some controller lag, so your input... So, first of all, actually, let's go back. Right, what is OnLive? Dan, you explain the first thing about what OnLive is.
OnLive, it's like YouTube for videos, but for games, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's actually not a bad way of explaining it, actually. Yes, so no, carry on.
Okay, so basically, well, while you play it, it's going to be streaming it, so it's like you download as you play, pretty much.
Yeah, but it's not, but you're not downloading it to your computer, so it's not like you're playing and the files are getting plonked onto your computer. It's all cloud-based. So there is nothing apart from if you get the program, which is like 2 mega kilobytes. Okay. 2 like bytes, I don't know, it's a tiny program which took about 2 seconds to install, because literally all it is a window where stuff streams into, so it's a very small program. And it's free to try, so you just create an account for free. You can play 60-minute demos, well, trials of most games on there. I know that Deus Ex Human Revolution doesn't have a 30-minute trial, because if it did, then if it had a 30-minute trial, Deus Ex Human Revolution, you wouldn't get past the first mission, so there's not much point doing that for there. But yeah, anyway, so yeah, OnLive is a game streaming service where there is no. The only thing you need for OnLive is some sort of computer that can install the program if it's a computer. Macs as well, so it's Mac, PC, iPad, and obviously the OnLive game system. All use the same thing, and yeah, it's actually really good because it doesn't only stream games to you, and also obviously then the games are available then right here, right now, right that second as soon as you get it. Yeah, like it's awesome. Because you can't only play games, you can also watch other people play games. And I know some people think watching people play games is the most boring thing ever, but somehow I spend about an hour before I log off, like before I turn off my computer, just watching people play different games. I just go around watching some people play Just Cause 2. I don't know why. I just watch people play these games. I've always found people like watching people play games quite interesting sometimes, depending on the game. Like if it's kind of an open like GTA or Just Cause 2 or something like that, then I find it really interesting because you just see how different people play games. Yeah. So if you want to try it OnLive, it's www.onlive.co.uk or onlive.com. Wait, is it onlive.co.uk? I'm just going to try it out. But yeah, in the US, it's most likely going to be onlive.com, and it is onlive.co.uk. Yeah, so just try it out. You don't need a good computer. You can have a computer that can't even run. That can barely run YouTube, and it will be able to play it. All you need is a minimum of 2 megabit internet. So Dan, you may have a bit of trouble. But yeah, the minimum requirement is 2 megabit internet. The recommended is 5. So yeah, like just try it on your computer. Have nothing in internet work running, otherwise your connection will just drop. And you probably won't be able to log on. But yeah, very, very good. There are issues with it, so I'm not saying it's perfect. Nothing is perfect. Steam's not perfect, right? Even Xbox, even PS3, I don't care what it is, nothing is perfect. Yeah, so issues are occasional controller lag. So when you input a button press, key press, whatever, so when you press the B on a controller, when you press B on keyboard, when you move something like that, there will be some lag sometimes. I've actually experienced it with Just Cause 2. It's not very annoying, to be honest. Like I didn't find it annoying because, yeah, I don't know. It's really awesome. I mean, the fact there's lag isn't awesome. The fact that you can just stream stuff is awesome. But anyway, another issue is. Well, obviously you have to have an internet connection, but there is like a 5-minute dropout. So if your connection goes down, you have 5 minutes to get your internet connection back up before the the OnLive system will quit. So that's quite cool. But obviously, if you have really dodgy internet that sometimes goes down for like hours, then yeah, I don't think OnLive's the best thing for you. I'd say stick with console because that's probably what you're playing. But yeah, Dan, so you haven't had any experience with OnLive?
Not at all, no.
Have you even bought anything from it?
Yeah.
Alright.
I bought a Space Marine, 40k, 40k.
Alright, okay, cool. And obviously you got the console as well, right? Yeah.
Wait, what?
You got the game system as well?
Yeah, I bought that,
okay. Yeah.
So I should receive that.
I spoke to OnLive about that, and they're having a massive backlog of amount of deliveries. So if you order your system like now, then you'll be at the bottom of their list. So people who ordered it before will be further up the list. And the delivery company that they're using is trying their hardest to deliver and all that. We're trying our hardest stuff. Yeah, so obviously a lot of people wanted the game system, probably because they were like, oh no, my computer won't be able to run Crysis 2. Yeah, So they'll like, oh, I'll buy the game system. But right, yeah. So the game system's pretty small. It's around about the same size as an external hard drive or an internal 3.5 inch, hard drive. So it's not as heavy as that. But it's not massive, but it's not tiny. Like, it's not a console, like a massive console that takes discs. So there's no discs at all. So yeah. Anyway, the connections you have to. You can connect to anything really. You can connect it to HDMI and standard def TVs, but they don't make it very easy to connect to anything apart from HDMI because there's a HDMI cable. Then you have to get an adapter, I believe. So yeah, like for the internet connection, there's no Wi-Fi unfortunately, and the reason is because Wi-Fi isn't fast enough at the moment. Even with the latest Wi-Fi, it's nowhere near fast enough to be able to stream that massive amount of data to you. So yeah, like it's Ethernet connection goes into the back. There's the power plug. There's loads of things. It's not powered through Ethernet, so yeah. It's and it comes with a controller that's very it's kind of the same size as an Xbox, but it has the joystick layout of PS3, and it has the same buttons, I think, as the Nintendo consoles. Well, it'd be the 3DS, like those kind of buttons. So I will get I think that's what it had. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on any of that controller stuff, like button stuff. But the layout is kind of the joystick layout is PS3-esque. The size of the console, the controller is Xbox-esque. So yeah, it's kind of a mixture between the two, and it's a really nice, comfy controller actually, and the triggers are pretty cool. And also one thing actually, it supports Xbox 360 controllers, so it supports the wired controllers and the wireless as long as you have the wireless adapter. And then there's also several third-party controllers it supports. There's one that's Mad Catz and one that's Logitech. It's all on the OnLive website. It will be if on Google, if you type in OnLive controller compatibility, then it will come up with a list. It will probably be like one of the first searches. It also supports mouse and keyboard. Sorry. Yeah. So it supports any mouse and keyboard. And yeah, it's pretty cool. I don't know. I think that's all we kind of said about OnLive. It's a good system. Yeah, like it works. I found the link, which I will put below, for the controller compatibility Gamepads stuff. And yeah, so for the Xbox 360 compatible, you have to have the drivers installed on internet. The supported are Xbox 360 wired and wireless, Logitech F10, Chillstream game controller, CTEC, CTEC, I'm not sure, P3 200, Rumble Pad, Mad Catz gamepad. And then for Mac, the same except for... Wait, no, they're all the same. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. So on PC and Mac, all the consoles are supported. The link will be in the description, and I will dump a link for OnLive website. So yeah. Right, response time. so all the responses that we've had is 1. And we had a video response actually. I just went to look. How to sword cancel on Halo 2. How to sword cancel. Oh, Drunk Glitch. Yay! We love you, Drunk Glitch. Go, Drunk Glitch. You are awesome for supporting us. I like this guy. This guy's cool. So yeah. Drunk Glitch. Our question last week was, if you were a console, which would you be and why? And Drunk Glitch replied with, I would be a JVC... Oh, and you could make it up. I would be a JVC headphone with a screen so I could hear and play games at the same time. In it, Captain. Sorry. Said. Yeah, I don't get this, Drunk Glitch. Wait, so you want headphones that have a screen? So essentially what you want is a portable game console that you can plug headphones into. What doesn't do that? I think just about every portable game console does that. Oh wait, what are portable game consoles again? They don't exist. Sorry, I'm just taking the piss out of you, Drunk Glitch. This is what you do to our listeners, so we don't have any. We got 1 like, so thank you. Oh no, wait, we have 2 likes. I just saw another like. Yeah, that makes it look like I've liked it, doesn't it? When I can't, because it's our video, you can't like your own stuff. But we have 2 likes. So yeah, thanks guys, whoever supports us. Comment other guy, whoever you are. And Drunk Glitch, thank you very much. So, what game shall we review before we do the question of last week? What game should we talk about quickly? I've got an idea. Gears of War 3. Dan, you still there?
Yeah, I'm there.
Gears of War 3. Right.
Okay.
I have completed the campaign. I have played online. I have done everything that game can do. I've played co-op online. I've played co-op locally. Sorry about that. I mean, my weird voice that went over, I hiccuped or burped or something. I don't know what it was. But yeah. Anyway, so Gears of War 3. Dan only knows about Horde and Beast because that's what I played with him. Horde mode 2.0 and Beast mode, which we'll explain about later. Right, so this is going to be a really quick kind of review recap on what the hell it's good at and what the hell it's not. So campaign, awesome all the way through. I think probably the first chapter, well, first few levels, I think probably 2-3 levels, where you're just purely fighting Lambent. That's not a spoiler, I hope. Right, no, that's not a spoiler. It's kind of a bit boring because it's easy, very, very easy, and also I played it on hardcore, so it was very easy. Well, not that hardcore was easy, but I played it on hardcore and it was very easy. I don't think I died at the first chapter. So yeah, they have added a few new things, like now AI can pick you up when you're crawling around on the floor, so you won't die instantly. The game is hard, you will go around the floor. Right, AI can be really dodgy at times, really, really, really dodgy at times, as in, you're on the floor, you're following them, they're just running away from you. They're trying to kill the locust and save you, when they're right next to you, standing next to you, and they're just shooting locusts, then they'd run off, and you die. The bleed out is very quick. This is all when you're on the floor. They will occasionally chuck grenades at you too, which is quite funny, because you can't get killed by them. And there are some enemies that... Yeah, they said there's some enemies now no longer cover is a safe zone where you're invincible in. But they're too damn hard. Like, on hardcore you get 1 hit and you're down. Like, on other difficulties it's 2 hits. And then you're down, but yeah, really difficult. Always make sure you're next to an AI player. Always, at all times when you're playing on anything above normal. Horde and Beast Mode, right. Horde 2.0 now lets you set up, like, traps and stuff, so you can set up gun emplacements. There's some decoys you can set up, which the first level is coal, a poster of coal, which is quite cool. Coal being Coltrane. And then there's, like, fences you can set up. So at first there's spikes, then they become, like, coiled barbed wire, razor wire, coiled razor wire, and then they're like laser fences. So it's pretty awesome. The turrets, I never got to a level 2 turret. I'm gonna say it goes Retro Lancer turret. I'm gonna say then it goes Troika, which is the Locust turret. Then level 3 would probably be minigun. And then level 4 would be that insane minigun that just starts shooting straight away. And yeah, insane gun. Maybe a rocket turret as well. And there's also command points you can set up. So yeah, every 10th wave there is enemy, like a boss that can be berserkers, not creepers, the crab. I forgot what they're called. Not cedars, but they're like cedars. I always forget the name. You fight them in one of the missions underground. But yeah, anyway. It's not really underground. It's kind of you fall underground and then you run out of cave. But yeah, that wasn't a spoiler because it didn't really tell you much. So Beast Mode is essentially where you just play as the Locust and you kill waves of Cog or Stranded, and there is like Cole and Marcus and that lot. You can play as the Berserker. I think you can play as every enemy, and you essentially have to just play as the Locust. So however the Locusts act, that's how you have to act, and you will, well, not AI Locust, but like what the Locusts do, so who they team up like that, and it usually works. And there's this like worm thingy you can play as. So yeah, storyline. I love the storyline. I always loved the storyline. It's not Gears 1 and 2 weren't the greatest storylines, but I think it was the Gears universe that was cool. I kind of like sci-fi universes. So yeah. The storyline's written by Karen Travis, who wrote the Gears War books, and it was awesome. There are certain parts in it that just made me shout out, "No! That was fuggled off. Fuggle off. Yeah, I didn't swear. Haha. But yeah, I give this game, right, and I will not give out this score lightly. I give this game a 9.5 out of 10. Seriously, everything Gears 1 and 2 were better. And that's put together. It's an awesome game. Yeah, Dan, what would you score it, and like a quick reason why? Dan? Nope, he's probably talking to his dad again. Right, so this week's question comes to us from Eurogamer, and would be, it's not from Eurogamer, but from I don't know where. It's if you could make your own games convention, what would be at the convention? So what, apart from just games, would be at the convention, and what would it be called? So that's Undisputed Reviewers for today. And please send in suggestions for a theme tune that we are allowed to use. Not like, don't put like, I don't know, can't really think of a song, but like songs that you'd like to hear us put on so that we're able to use. Not like any famous copyright protected songs. We don't want to be like done for copyright theft. But yeah, so if any songs you want to give us that we can put on as our theme tune, be my guest. So yeah, that is our podcast for today, and Dan is gone, so I'll say goodbye from Dan. Goodbye. I think that was a good impression. Come on, that was awesome. I'm joking. And goodbye from me. Goodbye.